Hello, welcome to the basement studio. Welcome to TWOC, this week of crime, a new year, low effort January production. TWOC is all about crazy criminals and chuckle-headed crimes. Let's get criminal. Here we go. On Monday, 34-year-old father of two, Chris Wheeldon, was in the Southern Derbyshire Magistrates Court. His bird-brained scheme was to steal peregrine falcon eggs. He hatched an insane plan to abseil down the face of Bolsover Moor Quarry to a peregrine falcon nest. Mr. Wheeldon had egg on his face in court though. The RSPB had installed some excellent cameras. That looks exhausting. Wheeldon pleaded guilty to his exploits. Peregrine falcons are protected birds. Their eggs don't go cheap. Collectors in the Middle East will shell out tens of thousands of pounds for British birds, which are considered to be the very finest in the world. Plucky defence solicitor Claire James told the court that her client wasn't really a rotten egg. She said poor Wheeldon was just trying to make ends meet. He's unemployed. He's got 2 kids back at home in his own nest. District Judge Stephen Flint wasn't feeling quarrelsome and decided to make an example of the featherweight egg snatcher. He was sent down for 18 months. The yoke's on him. And that's exactly the sort of dumb but fun story we love here at TWOC, this week of crime, where it's all about the ruddy side of the law. On Tuesday, a man was charged by Northumbria police after driving a hearse onto a football pitch. Gateshead were playing Dunstan UTS. The half-time whistle blew and the hearse and a Subaru drove onto the pitch and started doing donuts. Several masked men then jumped out of the hearse and made their escape in the Subaru. Clearly, leaving a hearse in the middle of a pitch carries some sort of deeper meaning. I've no idea what it is, but it's probably a threat. The whole incident is caught on video, but the police are clueless. No one in the know is coughing to this one. Police arrested a bunch of people, but only one's been charged so far. We don't know his name yet, but he's 29 years old and he's been charged with criminal damage, which is a grave offence. If he's dead to rights, then he faces a stiff sentence. The game finished 1-1, a dead heat. On Wednesday, Interpol issued a red notice for the arrest of Ewan Corbett. He's wanted back home here in England after he failed to turn up for his trial. Going missing and skipping bail is one thing, but the 25-year-old has extracted the Michael to the extreme. Since failing to attend York Crown Court in 2022 for driving offences, he's been on his toes and on his socials. Cheeky Mr. Corbett has been posting pictures of himself online, living it up around the world. Mr. Corbett has posted selfies from Portugal, Switzerland, Thailand, Malaysia and Vietnam. One of the photos is titled Body Like Baywatch, Face Like Crime Watch. That's a better gag than I'd have come up with myself. Thank you very much, Mr. Corbett. You're doing my job for me. You can't escape the long arm of the law for long. On hearing the defendant is globetrotting, the judge at York Crown Court listed his trial for dangerous driving, driving without insurance and driving without his licence, and it's now set to go ahead without him. Inevitably, he'll be found guilty and eventually he'll be caught. No doubt he'll be treated to a lengthy, all-expenses paid holiday in one of the King's own finest hotels. Talking of stupid crooks who post their crimes online, 24-year-old Umar Gull was jailed just the other day. He's been showing off his driving skills on his socials. Mr. Gull has been uploading videos that show him speeding like a loony in a bunch of flash motors. He's been racing in the street in a Nissan GTR, a BMW M135i and an Audi RS3 at speeds of 150 miles an hour. The cars are quick, but Mr. Gull is a bit slow. He was delighted with the number of views his videos were getting online, but it was the audience that was sending the clips to the police.
Second gear, yeah? So we have a 473 bhp RS3. We're in a stock C63 right now. Personally, I reckon that's gonna win. It's gonna be a second gear roll on, and I'm going
At Preston Crown Court, he saw the checkered flag, pleaded guilty and got 16 months in prison for 5 counts of dangerous driving. Lancashire police thanked Mr Gull. It's been raining, it's been cold. If anybody else would like to commit crimes and post them online and then post them to the police, that would save the police the awful bother of having to get out of the office to find crooks. And that's it for this week. This show has crossed the finishing line. After the break, we have Oscar-nominated writer, director and star of Maestro on the Sofa. That's right, Bradley Cooper is right here in the basement studio after the break. See you then! Don't clicking! Don't go clicking!
Oh my gosh, I love this song!
See you next week.